So when people download the beta, they're going to get a small taste of the matchmaking part of Halo 3's multiplayer. They're going to have access to 3 maps, Snowbound, High Ground, and Valhalla. You're getting a taste of the equipment, you're getting a taste of save films, you're getting a taste of support weapons, 1 new vehicle, some new weapons like the Spiker and the Spartan Laser. The beta will last for 3 weeks for the public. They're getting, a decent look at the game, but by no means are they seeing everything.
When we release Halo 3 commercially, there'll be almost 3 or 4 million people playing on Xbox Live pretty quickly, right? And we've got to be ready for that. And so that's why we're doing something that's fairly unprecedented, which is to do this public beta. Our goal is to get as many people as we can up on the beta, as many people playing concurrently, and a lot of geographic dispersion. Because we really need to test the systems and processes that we have in place so that people, when Halo 3 does launch, have a really great online multiplayer experience.
One of the things that players didn't like about the Halo 2 system was just having no choice whatsoever, and we feel we're still really focused on matchmaking. We think it's the right thing to do, but we wanted to find a way to kind of find a middle ground and let people have some options where if you don't want to play that game, okay, fine, you can veto that. Everything's a lot cleaner and streamlined now, and I think we do a better job telling the player what's going on, and at the end of the game, in the post-game carnage report, in the post-game lobby, there's an option to party up. So, if you go into the Rumble training by yourself or Team Hopper by yourself and you had a fun time playing, it's basically you press a button and it's like, hey, I want to keep playing with you guys, who wants to join me? And it's a really quick, easy way to make friends on the fly and stay together.
Slayer.
One of the bigger community aspects of Halo 3, and it's a little bit in the beta, is our save film functionality. In the beta, it's only a small portion of what will be in the final game. You can save a film of your match. You can only watch it back right now in your own first-person perspective, and you can upload it and share it online with your friends. But in the final game, you'll actually be able to not only save those films, but during playback, I can watch it from your perspective or anybody else's perspective. Never again will I wonder why I lost that game. I think for novice players it's going to be awesome. I actually think maybe some of the really hardcore pro players are probably not going to like the feature because once somebody has a good technique for scoring on high ground, for example, the whole world's going to know that technique, and now we're all going to use the same exact method. So I think it's going to level the playing field in some ways.
I think 2 of the most important features that we've added into Halo 3 multiplayer are definitely equipment, and then there's a new type of weapon class that we call support weapons, and that's, you'll see guys running around with turrets or missile pod. The camera actually goes third person for that because these things are deadly. You move around a little bit slower. You're toned back a little bit, but you've got this really crazy deadly weapon in your hands. It adds this new layer to Halo 3 multiplayer that we obviously haven't seen before, but it takes an encounter and it kind of tips the balance a little bit. It doesn't make the guy who uses the equipment the winner instantly. It just makes you reevaluate the encounter, and I think it makes the game really cool.
This is just a beta, and we're only revealing a small subset of the actual game and our features. So we have surprises that nobody's seen coming yet. This isn't all the weapons, not all the vehicles, not all the maps or game types even, and there's probably some other stuff that no one's even expected that we're looking forward to revealing later on. I don't know what the future holds for Bungie. We're definitely at a pretty interesting point in our studio right now where our immediate priority is obviously just getting Halo 3 done and the best game we can possibly make.
What really separates Halo from a lot of other video game titles out there is the fact that Bungie has done a great job of creating a very rich and compelling universe with Halo. We're going to tell different stories about that through Halo Wars. what we do with Peter Jackson in the Halo universe is going to be different from what we've done in Halo 1, 2, and 3 as well. And it's all about developing the property, hopefully doing it in the right way so that it becomes something that's much greater than the sum of the parts. We're going to be careful about how we grow the universe and how we, the kinds of titles that we do there, because it's not something that we want to just, try to monetize as quickly as we possibly can. We're building a really great long-term asset.
So the game is Halo 3. It's coming out fall 2007 on the Xbox 360.
Flag taken.